Macy's getting ready, that's what you can hear in the background, but it's another overcasty day. You can see Knott's in the distance though. There's the replica of where they signed the, I believe, the Declaration of Independence. It's that big building straight away from us. And then to the right you can see some of the rides at Knott's. The tower, coasters. It's been a little rainy the last couple days. Hopefully it'll be a little bit nicer today. But we got some errands to do, so come get lost with us. Picked up our car, now we're heading out. Like I said, it's a little overcasty again today. Not the worst thing. It's still tight in this place.
Real tight.
That's what he said, hopefully. Or she said, I guess. Anyways, there's the house across the way that has the really long grass. It's so crazy that people live literally like
at the light,
business, and then just people living
then turn right onto Stanton Avenue.
Houses.
Get my car, please. Stand up.
There's the area. So there's another hotel across the way. There's a Sizzler, the famous Sizzler.
We saw a TikTok about it like a couple days ago too.
Yeah, it's one of the last remaining
Sizzler. Coming back.
Yeah. Wow, that really is quiet when it shuts itself off. But we got to run to the store. We got to do some errands because we're here for 2 months, so we've got to make sure we have some things. So we're going to start our day with. See where we end our day. Macy's messing with the features on the automobile. We got a convertible Mustang when we picked it up. Now it's going to time your acceleration. It's basically to test your car out.
That's stupid. But I guess if you want to like play with it, but I just don't feel like this car is like one of those.
It has cooling seats, y'all, which is kind of nice.
And heated
and,
seats.
well, and obviously, if it has cooling, it always has heated.
My steering wheel's been on the heat.
Show them the gauges again.
Oh yeah, okay.
Kind of see. I'm trying to get
cluster.
Trying to get you as best I can to see it.
So you have match drive mode.
Yeah, who cares about that one? Go down to the.
There's normal, sport, track. So you can see that track timer.
Mm-hmm.
There's calm, plastic 67.
Man, these are pretty cool.
Cute.
I like these. They're like old school.
And then there's a Fox body one.
Just like the 80s, 90s.
And then there's the Cobra 99.
Yeah, that's what I like. I like the white gauges. Let us know in the comments what you think. Which gauge would you use?
I'm gonna try out sport.
Yeah, she doesn't like to calculate her mile per hour.
To driving around, but seafood boil is always a hit.
Hey T.
Yeah, so that's our gauges. We gotta go into Ulta. Macy's gotta grab some stuff.
Mm-hmm. Just some basic living things.
Macy searching through the Ulta for her stuff. It's very noisy in here, music-wise. And she's looking. What will she settle on? Don't worry, it's not a hurry. Macy got her Ulta purchases. We're back in the car.
Yeah, they didn't have a men's section anywhere, which was weird because usually they have a men's section where they have like beard oil, like some basic soaps and shampoos, but I did not see it in this Ulta. So I also don't go inside Ulta's very often. I'm usually online ordering, so did they take it out?
Who knows? We're gonna run past the Target real fast. I gotta get a couple little things, and then our next stop is lunch. Cruising by one of the mini kind of shopping areas that's around Knott's.
There's Knott straight ahead.
Yeah, there's Knott straight ahead. You can see the drop tower and stuff. We're heading into the Target.
And there's the circus.
And there's the circus. We actually just went to the Ringling Brothers museum. That's not Ringling, but still circusy. Check down the show notes. Made it out of the store. one bag. 2 different security guards followed us. Why? I don't know. Literally, one guy was out in the parking lot doing a stretch, like he was leaving, and then he followed us inside the store. Got this like wheel cart that was squeaking. And it's like, but we're out. Next, gonna get some food. So we got our follow on in the Target. The guy was literally like stretching outside like he was leaving and walking out. And then as soon as he saw us, he came in behind us. And then at one point I waited to let him go through the door. No, me first. And then he got the squeakiest cart in the place and was following us around. You could just hear it going squeak, 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 squeak right behind us.
And then I guess there was another person who started following us when we were sniffing soaps in the men's aisle.
Well, no, and then we went down an aisle and basically forced him to walk past us. And then as soon as he walked past us, we both went to different aisles, so he didn't know who to follow. So later on, you heard him squeak, squeak, squeak past us and look. And then within probably about like a minute or two, an actual like Target employee was then pacing behind us while we were sniffing stuff in the soap aisle.
Because God forbid, like, I buy a soap and I don't smell it. Because, like, I want to know what it smells like before I wash my body with it.
I don't know if that's why they were following us. I think they were just following us because they were following us for whatever reason. We did not fit the profile of whoever's supposed to shop at this store.
No.
That's all I know.
No.
Weird. And that's why people aren't going to Targets, folks. Well, that's one of the many reasons.
One of the many reasons.
But now we're going to try a seafood boil place. So let's go see if they got some good seafood or if it's going to be like the last time we had a seafood boil at a restaurant with no flavor on it.
Yeah. Let's hope for the first. Let's hope it's good.
Yeah. That was the mountains of Georgia where we had the seafood boil last time. There's the hotel that we're staying at, the Blue Edge right there for the Hilton. That's our hotel. So this Target was the one that was right by our hotel.
So far, though, the hotel hasn't been bad. There's been a few issues that we've had, but overall, I would say it's not the worst hotel we've ever stayed at.
Yeah, and if you want to see that full review, check down in the show notes. We got a full room tour, amenities tour, all that stuff as usual. Coming straight to you. Yeah, there she is. And then there's a Fairfield by Marriott right across the way. It looks a lot older, the Fairfield does. I'm not saying, haven't seen the inside, but just from the outside, what we've seen, it definitely looks a little on the more run down side, on the old side.
Yeah, we can see the pool from our room, and the pool doesn't look very good.
And then over there is a movie theater, some eating places. We haven't checked it out. We looked it up online yesterday and kind of saw what was in there. There's the largest movie theater chain is actually in there, but there's only 2 of them. One's in LA and then one's here. We might check that out, but it only is showing 3 movies. Made it to the mall. There's the Kick and Crab over there. I'm just taking my camera in so we don't leave it in the car, and figured I'd show you the outside. It's interesting. It's definitely a dying mall. Check out the inside of the restaurant. It's very beachy. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with. It's a fairly big restaurant, but they seem to cram everybody together for some reason. And it's a weird entrance. First impressions?
So far, it seems like pretty much every seafood boil place that we've been to on the West Coast.
Yeah. I definitely love the beach theme. They kind of lean into it. There's Bruce. What'd you think of the seafood boil place?
It was good. It was spicy. We got medium, and I would be terrified to know what anything hotter than medium was, because there were a few bites where I was like, oh my god, my mouth is on fire.
I do wonder if they mixed it up, because we did get snow crab and they brought us Dungeness, so I wonder if we just got it mixed up. But it was tasty. I liked it.
It was tasty, and now the butter garlic has meshed to my face, and until I get in the shower tonight and like scrub my face, I'm gonna smell like garlic butter all day.
Garlic butter. Just kind of exploring this mall. Check out this map. It's bleached, sun bleached so much you can barely make out some of the stores on the left and right.
So there used to be a Sears, a DSW, a Ross, Bed Bath & Beyond.
A Walmart.
Walmart.
Fascinating. But yeah, you can see just about everything's closed. There's a movie theater over here I might check out. Have to let us know in the show notes if you've ever been before. Check out the movie posters. Why are they so strange? There's another one on the other side that says Fantasies. That one says Freak Out Baby 2. Took a few steps back from the building. There's like a horror one. I'm guessing that's a superhero one. Hot Rod Nomads. There's the Freak Out Baby 2, and there's the Fantasize. These are some interesting movie posters. Macy said yeah. And check out this indoor section. On the first story of this mall, there is an arcade.
I think it's a John's Fun Place, whatever.
I know. It's fascinating. Macy was just taking in this beauty of a display. What were you saying about it?
Oh, like this whole area right here just screams like 80s, 90s mall. Like just screams that to me with like the weird tiered step and like wasted space. But then like you're going down into whatever that John place is.
The arcade. Yeah, the kids' arcade. Check out the TJ Maxx is closed.
You can only get into the stores from the outside. It looks like you can't get into the bigger stores from the inside.
Interesting, because it looks like the Sears is closed too. I wonder if like
Sears is closed.
permanent closed. Okay. Just checking out the side of the mall. So there's the John's Incredible Pizza Co. downstairs. That's where all the games and stuff are. And then you look at, here's the stairs with a wall built. They just built a wall.
Wall?
Quite literally just built a wall.
Yeah.
Head this way for access. And this is parking. So it's weird that they blocked this off. This is a very strange mall, y'all. Very strange.
It's right where we got
It is. Because there is the King seafood place. And there's the breakfast place. And then our car's parked over here. Made it to Knott's. Only a couple turns from where we were.
We figured since we were in the neighborhood.
Yeah, why not stop in? Check it out. Have some fun.
The destination is on your right. Knott's Berry Farm.
In case you guys were wondering.
Arrive.
Made it to Knott's parking. Legit tip again. If you have an annual pass from Six Flags, the good one. I shouldn't say the good one, the most expensive one. You can park in preferred parking. I was gonna say premier parking.
Same thing.
There's the ghost one. It's a serious wood coaster right there.
Will we make it on a coaster today? I don't know. We just decided to pop in, so no plans.
Made it in the park. There's the display. Heading into Ghost Town. This is my favorite part of the park. Just checking out the lounge. One of the cast members is playing the guy in Checkers, it looks like. But yeah, it's pretty empty during the week. It's pretty nice. Macy's going to check on Sad Eye. There's the lady in the window. I do like the lady in the window. It's funny. Oh, and they're actually audio too.
Hanging out? I mean, you know.
Heading down Ghost Town, Town Hall, Museum, Calico Hotel, Calico Saloon, and Candy Store on the other side. You having fun?
Yeah, it's kind of weird being here when it's not busy.
It is, yeah. It's still kind of busy. Check out the steam engine pulled into the station right now. I think it's gorgeous. There's Nacy, wandering off. Into the Calico Mind ride. Oh, there's a little elevator. Fascinating. Well, we're on. I think now we go pick people up because it is fairly empty.
We used our express pass.
We did. We used our express pass. Want to try?
We're riding a new ride.
Yeah. It's dark in here, y'all. There's Nacy. Check out the cave.
Many of mine are almost sticking to the ground in search of gold, only to have her face right in the face. Now that
I feel like Nacy's kind of facing the wrong direction.
glory hole.
the glory hole, y'all. That is the glory hole.
Look at all the new air pockets.
Look at that. Oh, my back's wet.
Now y'all cats be too careful in this here night.
We just got to a peak. There's Daisy across the line.
This is the part where I put my hands up and say, woo!
Yeah. I do feel like we were supposed to see some exploded track there.
Say, it's a minus demo here. Hey, Rob, how about shedding a little light on the subject? Wow, what a sight. Just look at all them
What a sight.
formations. Stalactites and stalagmites. Them big ones must be 1,000,000 years old.
Looks like spray paint to me. Also, I think if you're hearing music deep in the caves, you might have taken something.
Hopefully it's just the good old, they found some gold high.
Coming up over here, they're drinking some tea.
You look at it. It's the whole what?
$1 million worth of deluxe.
Look at that little bitch with a can of dynamite.
Now we're going outside.
You know, all that dynamite makes me a tad nervous. I'd much rather be out here on this rickety old treadmill. And by much, I mean not much at all. So keep
We already set the charges. Daisy was scared.
looks like we made it out just in time, folks.
What'd you think of the Calico Mine Train?
It was cute. It was cute. Honestly, like, it kind of made me think of Spaceship to Earth at Epcot, where you kind of like
There they go.
go around like a bunch of different scenes, and then you kind of go back down, because it does go up.
Yeah, you can definitely see the influence it had on like Thunder Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain and stuff. You can definitely see that there. It's a nice ride. It's not scary. I don't know why they put it at a 3. I would put it at a 1.
It's like, oh my god, the bombs are blowing, the fake bombs.
Other than getting a little wet from the waterfall, and that's just because if you don't sit on that side, you won't even get wet at all. That's kind of it.
My favorite room was the glory hole.
Oh yeah, we went past that a few times. That would be Nacy's favorite.
It was really cool because it was like this huge open room. I'm not trying to be dirty.
We're
Or am I?
just hanging out. Nacy's got her icy she's finishing, but we're just kind of chilling. Maybe we'll ride something next. We'll see what we're gonna get into. We'll get into something. So we got our icy.
Yeah, so we decided a couple trips ago that we were gonna do the drink package, which was soda and icy. We didn't do the cup. So basically you get this cup every 15 minutes and you can either fill it up with soda or icy. And it was only 30 bucks. And I think we've definitely drank our way through that pass.
Oh, for sure.
I would do it.
Just hanging out, watching some rides. There's the big tower. We can actually see the big tower from our hotel room. That's Nacy's least favorite ride. She does not like the thrill of falling.
Nope. It terrifies me.
It terrifies you?
Especially when it happens in my dreams.
Especially when it happens in your dreams. And then they drop all the way down. They bounce up sometimes. Yep, bouncing up. That looks fun. We're in the sky view thing. Checking it out. Keeps going. Just keeps going. You nervous?
It's just a calm ride to the top and then a calm ride to the bottom. Also, the AC is crisp in here.
It is very nice. Yes, I do agree. Be interesting to see the entire park from above. Heading up. Oh, and twisting. And twisting. I think it smells fine, y'all. I will say I wish this was open at the Six Flags because I really wanted to do this at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I think it'd be really cool being able to see everything from up high. Oh, look at that, mama. That's a serious coaster. Accelerator. You can probably see our hotel when we get to the other side. That's what she looks like. Oof. Tiny little
We
thing.
begin our ascent today on an Orange County landmark that has been flying west over Knott's Berry Farm since 1976.
Look how high we are.
You are currently riding was originally built in Switzerland and transported in several sections to the Knott's Berry Farm and has been soaring ever since. We would like to now direct your attention to outside the window as we tell you some of the sights here. To the south,
pretty cool.
you will see Anaheim, which takes riders up a 15-story detail and suspends them at the top.
There you go, dropping. We're almost as high as them.
6-degree drop. To the east, you will see many sites within our ghost
There's our hotel. See it? The square one.
That mountain range, for instance, is our Timber Mountain log ride. It was the first big log flume ride when it opened in 1969 and remains to this day one of our most popular attractions. Just beyond those tall pine trees is where you'll be able to set up camp with the Peanuts gang.
Now a fan of heights, is that what you said?
It was the first theme park area that was dedicated to children under 12 years of age.
I'll do indoor roller
In the
coasters.
distance, you can see an ancient Aztec temple, which is
You know,
our
park in there with that?
A family roller coaster sends passengers on an exciting tour around Fiesta Village, through the river and around the
That's pretty cool. You get a good view of the park. This is worth it if you want to see the entire Knotts. Just kind of out there.
Knott's Berry Farm's longest standing roller coaster.
Look at that thing. That is high. Imagine having to go up there and check everything every day.
After a moment of waiting,
You are courageous.
the train zooms down the tower.
There's our hotel again.
Goes back through the loop and passes through the station up a second 112-foot tower. Then back down the tower into the station. Just to the north, you'll see Accelerator, a high-speed 1950s themed roller coaster.
There goes the ambulance, the fire truck. Wow, you can really see far. Imagine if there wasn't any fog or anything out there, smog, whatever it is. You'd be able to see pretty far from this thing.
All in under 22 seconds. The west is the Boardwalk Bay, which features our
Yeah, I don't really know which direction that would be. I'm thinking it's that thing in the distance probably.
riders pilot their own two-person aircraft.
Oh, I think we're going down.
Boardwalk Bay.
Look at all that. You can really see out there, man.
It's pretty.
It is pretty, yeah. Now you can see the highway in the distance. Really cool. This is a fun ride. And it's included. I had one vlogger say that you had to pay extra to do it. This is included in your ticket, so check it out. Next ride, we're gonna be shooting some pies.
This game is significantly harder than Toy Story Midway Mania.
Finished ours, 11 for 700. 14,5600.
I'm exhausted.
It is a very tiring ride, yes.
Like this mechanism to like pull it is like not easy.
No, it's a very rough pull.
And it's heavy.
It was fun though.
Yeah.
I am getting the hang of it. You gotta shoot the foxes, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Doesn't really say that. Kinda says it over the loudspeaker if you hear it, but if you don't hear it, you don't know. Piece of theme park history, and this is the soapbox racer car that they found in the desert. It's one of the old ride vehicles. Yeah. A legit tip, we've been here 4 or 5 times now at the Wilderness Broiler. They have a carbonated high C. And if you ever had Publix back in the day, they had a fruit punch soda. It tastes exactly like it. It's so good.
So we seek out this quick service. We've tried a few other quick services, high C, and they're not carbonated, but this is the one we know for sure is carbonated.
Yeah, they actually warn you every time they fill it. Like, it's carbonated. It is right by the Pony Express ride, which is that ride right there.
And we're like, yes sir, we know.
We know.
We came here just for this.
Just for this. This is our
Also,
secret treat.
To what I mentioned earlier, the season pass that includes the ices also includes hot chocolate and coffee, but it's $51, not $35. There is one that doesn't include doesn't include the ices or the hot chocolate that is $30. So just corrected myself.
And we've spent significantly more than $70 at this point. Each one of these drinks is probably about anywhere from $5 to $15.
Also, you can't beat unlimited ices.
You can. Did you enjoy your day at Knott's?
Yeah, it was cute.
It's a cute little pop-in.
Yeah, we got drinks. Couldn't really find any food that was really calling to me.
We got to ride a bunch of new rides, so that was cool. Making our way through some of the coaster-esque rides.
Slow rides.
It was fun though.
Yeah, maybe next time we'll try a coaster.
One of the things I will say is that the big tower, for some odd reason, has a very tiny entrance to be such a large ride. It's just kind of like in a strange place between a couple games. I enjoyed all the rides though. The mine coaster was interesting. I thought it would be a little more like quicker in some drops, because it did rate it a 3 on their scale of 1 to 5.
Yeah, I don't know why that one's a 3 and the shooty game is a 2.
Is it 2? I thought it was a 1. But it's like super low. It's interesting.
So now we're gonna go head back to the hotel for a little bit. Not really sure what else we're gonna do tonight.
Yeah, we might grab some drinks in the lobby. Stay tuned. Hanging out in the room, and we got some room service.
Yep. We got steak frites, we got a elote salad, and we got loaded fries with garlic and cilantro.
Yeah. Looks pretty solid. I'm excited to dig into the steak frites and ketchup and everything. But yeah, we're going to dig in. We'll let you know what we think at the end. And if you want to see the full review of this hotel room, check down in those show notes. Well, that concludes our Knott's day.
Yeah, actually, it was really cool kind of being like we were pass holders again somewhere, because when we used to live in Orlando, we could just pop into Disney World, and we were right down the street from Knott's, so we just got to pop into Knott's for a few hours.
Yeah, we got to try some rides we had never ridden before, which was really fun. We got some good drinks.
We didn't get any food, yeah.
Because we're on the drink package. It was really fun going there and getting those. We didn't really see anything we wanted to eat, but we just didn't want to at the time. Really fun though. I love Knott's.
Yeah, and then we went to Ulta, we went to Target.
You got to see a little bit of the behind the scenes, what it's like living on the road 24/7, 365 almost, and seeing kind of what we had to do to get it. Weird experience at Target, getting followed around. Don't know why, but it just kind of happened.
It was crazy. It was really crazy. And then we went back to the hotel and we got some room service, which was bad.
Yeah, which was bad. If you want to see the full review of the hotel, definitely check down in those show notes. Not a bad experience, but I love being a pass holder and being able to just kind of pop into parks. I miss it, Disney. Thanks for taking it away from us.
So we might be going to Universal and dipping our toes into Universal on the West Coast, and maybe if we like it, we'll get a pass there, so stay tuned. And if you think we should,
let us know in those comments below.
So if you guys like this kind of video, make sure you give it a thumbs up.
Make sure to hit that subscribe button.
And ring that notification bell so you get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week.
And we'll come and get you all for the next one.
Ain't that the truth, Baby Ruth?
Bye, everybody.
Bye. We just wanted to take a moment to thank you guys for watching this video. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, would you please consider hitting that subscribe button, as it helps us reach a wider audience and helps our channel grow even further. To those of you who are already subscribed to the channel, we just wanted to say a huge thank you for always being there and supporting our channel. We cannot wait to take you guys on our next adventure, so we'll see you guys in the next one.